Also new this midday, some answers about a reverse 911 call that had you contacting 10 on your side about from Virginia Beach. People in the Lake Christopher neighborhood called us and sent us messages on Facebook asking why they received a call in the middle of the night about a 12-year-old girl who ran away. We went looking for answers, and now the police department is talking about it. 10 on your side's Kohn has been on this story since we broke it on Tuesday. Art, what's the department telling you?
Well, first of all, it's interesting that it took the department 2 days to respond to the public's questions about this, especially when it's a matter that they very staunchly defend their decision, as do a majority of the people, at least that I spoke with in the Lake Christopher neighborhood, to go ahead and utilize the reverse 911 call. Now, once that there were a few factors that that were figured into this decision, and the thing is about these factors, they have to be applied individually on a case-by-case situation, and that's what police said they did here. They felt like because of the age of this girl and because of the fact that she was not showing up in her usual places and with the hour, that something else had to be done. Listen to what the commander of the 4th Precinct, Captain Sean Adams, had to say.
The fact that she was not frequenting her normal social network of friends and support concerned us and rose to the level that in fact she wasn't making very good decisions. So we felt it was imperative and that we had an obligation to do everything that we could do to make sure that we brought this girl home to her safety, a place of safety.
Yeah, so that's what they did. Now, he went on to say, though, would they use reverse 911 every time there's a runaway? No, they wouldn't. But again, you have to look at it on a case-by-case situation. Certainly, I think if you had a 16-year-old who was a runaway and there were no signs of imminent danger, then this case would be a lot different. But also, it's interesting that Captain Adams pointed out to us, we'd also be having a different conversation here today if, God forbid, something bad had happened. If the 12-year-old had not been returned safely to her home, which, by the way, she was by a family member ultimately, we'd be having a different conversation here today about why didn't police do everything they could. So it's one of those things where you're kind of, if you'll pardon the pun, caught between a rock and a hard place. We also had a surprise at today's press conference as well. The father of the 12-year-old girl showed up. You'll be very interested to hear some of the things he has to say, and I'll have that for you coming up tonight in our 90 minutes of news. Reporting live from Virginia Beach, Kohn, 10 on your side.